Rosh Hashanah, the new year. Time for us to think about our lives and the direction that they're going in. And let the sound of the shofar guide us. Take a listen. Yeah, here's a Torah story, so open up your ears. God said, hey, I think it's about time that I appear to Abraham and Sarah. Let them know that they'll have a son. Second forefather to Jews, he'll be the one. So there's Abraham sitting at his tent. Third day after entering God's covenant. God sent 3 angels disguised as men. Abraham wanted guests, so he ran after them saying, excuse me, sirs, such a hot day. Makes sense for you to stop since you came my way. So they came and chilled out under a tree. Abraham and Sarah went to make some food to eat. In the midst of conversation, they told him Sarah's gonna give birth even though she's old. Then Sarah laughed and said, I'm 90, you're joking, but God can do anything. The Lord has spoken.
I can hear the shofar calling, calling, calling. Listen up and no stalling. I think I should change my mind. God's giving me the time. I don't need another sign. I'ma get right. I can hear the shofar calling, calling, calling. Listen up and no stalling. I think I should change my mind. God's giving me the time. I don't need another sign. I'ma get right.
1 year later, everything changed. Sarah gave birth and Isaac is his name. He wouldn't care about fortune and fame, just like his daddy, cause the two look the same. And the boy was learning more every day, staying out of trouble wholly in every way. He refused to treat life like a game, cause he knew he had to carry on the family name. Now Abraham loved his sons, no question, praying that they could both reach perfection. That's why what happened next was so vexing. Abraham was about to get the test of all testings. The Lord said, bring Isaac as a sacrifice. Into your ear, yeah, I know it don't sound nice, but Abraham didn't even think twice. I know this is a test, I wanna do what's right.
I can hear the shofar calling, calling, calling. Listen up and no stalling. I think I should change my mind. God's giving me the time. I don't need another sign. I'ma get right. I can hear the shofar calling, calling, calling. Listen up and no stalling. I think I should change my mind. God's giving me the time. I don't need another sign. I'ma get right.
Man, now this is the moment of truth, and Isaac for sure was prepared from his youth to pass this test even though he didn't know it. Abraham kept the faith, not afraid to show it. So they brought up the donkey, the wood, the fire, all eyes set on Mount Moriah. And don't forget Ishmael and Eliezer, but when we see the mountain, you too stay right here. Isaac said, Father, just one thing, where's the lamb for the burnt offering we're supposed to bring? He said, son, God will bring us one that's nice, but Isaac knew that he was the sacrifice. They both walked on with smiles on their faces. Hey son, I'm positive this is where the place is. Abraham strapped him up, ready for the slaughter, but an angel said, stop, use this ram, feel the shofar. This is the story that we read every Rosh Hashanah. It's important that we pay attention to the calls that God sends us in our lives to fulfill our mission. God bless.
I can hear the shofar calling, calling, calling. Listen up and no stalling. I think I should change my mind. God's giving me the time. I don't need another sign. I'ma get right.